BounceBack, I think, is a great name. Bounce back. The whole idea with the product is you've overexerted yourself in some fashion. You've strained the muscles doing whatever. Not necessarily being an athlete, although it's great for athletes, but anybody who's more active than they typically are. Now they've got that delayed onset muscle soreness that occurs, or DOMS as it's called. Well, that comes from obviously overexertion with the muscles, and you have an associated overproduction of certain proteins that you can link directly to that if you were to do a test. It's very important. Whenever you have inflammation going on in the body, you also have an increase in oxidative stress. So the first thing again is we go back to our plant sterols and our proteolytic enzymes. Those are the key factors for that. Probably the most important component in BounceBack is the proteolytic enzyme. Essentially, a proteolytic enzyme is an enzyme that digests proteins. And without getting into all the medical side of this, there are certain proteins which increase when you have muscle soreness and associated inflammation with muscle soreness. And these proteolytics then help to digest those, and that helps to make you feel better. So it's really important that they follow this instruction. It says to take the product 45 minutes before or 2 hours after food. If you've got protein in your stomach, these proteolytics will digest the protein. They'll never get systemic. They'll never get into your system to help you with those proteins that have to be digested systemically. You don't have to be an athlete. You simply have to be a person who's done some sort of muscle exertion which relates to inflammatory factors that you can assist. But when your body's really under a lot of stress, your oxidative stress levels tend to go up as well. So it's pretty important to add some antioxidant. So we have, as an example, there is turmeric in this, which is sometimes referred to as Indian turmeric, and it's part of the ginger family, actually. It's what gives BounceBack the orangish color. But what it's really associated for in terms of a health factors would be traditional Chinese medicine and East Indian medicine, which is called Ayurvedic medicine. The primary ingredient in turmeric is curcumin. And so a lot of people just look at curcumin and say, well, this is what I want. Well, that's the primary that comes from that particular plant substance. It's been used traditionally in Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine for stomach aches, also for muscle soreness. There are other values there in terms of overall health support from the turmeric. And a lot of people don't think about that. They don't associate that together. This is the product you take to help you bounce back faster.